Back to my YouTube channel. As you know, is your boy Gateson K. And the good news is that I've already started the podcast where I'm gonna talk more about psychology, and later on I'm gonna start recording also video where I'll start talking, inviting people, ask them question, what they are doing in their trading for them to be able to master everything, and how they are working on their emotional side. And if you remember, guys, I post all the link to the podcast on the community. You can go there and subscribe in both my channel, everything I put there. So today I'm just gonna talk about Nasdaq, USA30 and gold. I'll try a bit to touch it, but it's just gonna be a quick video of what I've been doing and how I was able to catch the movement and why I missed the other entry, because there is also very beautiful entries that I miss because of saying, okay, I have a nice entry, why I need to add this one, all those kind of stuff. So far it was a nice week. I trade Nasdaq, USA30, gold. I scalp also GBP USD. I think I scalp also Euro USD because I saw a level that was amazing for me. I end up scalping that level. So the things that I want to show you guys right now, we're gonna start is gonna be Nasdaq, because I'm in a buy from this area. I'll give you guys a reason of why I took this buy, this one here. That was my buy. I'm still holding this buy. You're gonna see it. Before I start, let me show you guys on the Telegram so that you know, because there is a lot of stuff that I'm going to talk about. If you can check, like this one was one of the buy. This is the buy, and I scalp again another buy in a few minutes. Now I see it's already dropped from here, but I closed all my position, the one I took from here. If you can check, this is the one where I took my entry. Then all this was just the entry, I was just busy scalping. So there is a lot of them, how I took all these entries. You see, guys, even here I end up scalping. Here also I scalp again. This is gold, I took a buy, and here I was just holding my stuff. And this is gold again. Before I take my entry, I did share these things in the group. You see all this kind of stuff. So you're gonna see even this one was also a gold. When the news come up yesterday, it ended. So there are a lot of them. Let me show you even this one. Can you see this one? This one also is gold. Nasdaq, where I was scalping. I sold from here, I sold here, and I end up missing this buy. I didn't take this buy because I was crazy. I post on the group. The time I come and try to look at my entry, it already moved. Then I say, you know what, let it just leave. So it gets here and it starts coming down. I did not consider taking another entry. Then it fly to the upside. So this was the entry when it comes, and I post, it fly already. So as you can check again here, I scalp again to come to the downside. What is the USA 30? This was Nasdaq when I was showing in the group. Okay, you see. So I was just busy. For this week, I was trying to look on M1. How is the M1 playing? How many trades can I get? If you wanna do those scalping, you see. USA 30 also, I kill it because I took the entry. I'm gonna show you guys also why I took the entry there. Yeah, so sharp guys, let me go to the chart. There is a lot. There is nothing that I'm trying to make that didn't happen. So everything I'm trying to show you guys here because they happen. So I took this entry because of something that I saw here. This is what I saw on this level. I don't know what I was doing on a weekly time frame, but I end up taking the entry because I saw this is on here. But from my broker, there was also another week, like from here, that showed me this is the hidden base, and this is what I end up refining this on. Okay, since I have the hidden base, then what is going to happen? So I have to check the entry. More special when I see the hidden base on higher time frame, I know it's going to play properly. So this was the full process of what I did. You see, even if you check on daily time frame, was almost, I don't know the broker, but on my broker, on my MetaTrade, you can see there is a hidden base here, and this is why I end up refining my entry from this area. So if we look at this area, you're gonna see here market did break this zone, and this one was acting as you see, as liquidity for them to come and do it and buy from here, because so many people could look to buy from this zone. You see, like here, so many people could look to buy from there. Then me, I did not even look at all those stuff. So what I did was check the way they trap people here. Then I come on this area. I want to see how I could be able to catch the movement from here. Then my movement, I end up catching it on M15. This is how I end up catching my movement. I even share all this stuff in the group. I even tell people that you need to take this entry because it's going to be a beautiful entry. Because if you check me, my entry, my first entry was here. This is why I took my first entry. And I decide that this entry, I'm not going to close it. I'm going to hold it up until the top. So let me try to see if this bar replay is going to cut. Oh, they're saying I need to update. It's okay. I didn't even know that this already expired. Sorry, guys. So this was my first entry. My first entry was here. It was just on M1. That was my first entry, because if you want to go to M1, it's going to be like, keep on going behind. So this was my first entry that I took. Then the second entry, I end up taking this one, because I haven't shared this entry on the group, on the public group. People that are in the public group, they know about this entry. There was even someone called Nazar, if I'm not mistaken. He took also this entry, but with a small stop loss. I think he took on this one with a small stop loss. But me, I didn't leave a small stop loss. Check my stop loss here. It was crazy. I'm not going to say the number, you know the number. So then I took this entry. I leave it with my TP, saying, okay, if we get here, then this one I'm going to close it, because that was the target for me to close there. Then market end up for the next day, create another, another Asian range. Then they manipulate. Now let me show you what happened on this area. That was M1, that is on there. Was beautiful there. So there also, I was just saying, you know what, let me see how market was playing from this area. How can I get an entry? The only thing that I was looking at was the cycle. How was the cycle playing? Guys, I'm sorry, this is just gonna be a quick video of my entries, and it's not like I'm teaching, but I'm just gonna show you guys how you could be able to catch the movement. You see, this was the zone that I defined, that is gonna be the zone where I'm gonna take my TP. Then market gets on my zone, create liquidity. If someone wanna sell, this also was a nice sell. If you calculate, was a very nice sell. Let's see it, because me, I didn't take this sell from here. Can you see here? Was like almost 250 pips. It could be a nice sell. So this was the London stuff. Market create this liquidity, touch my zone, then drop. You as a trader, if you want to take an entry, what do you wait for? You want to see where market is going to do it. Market is going to show you the direction that I want to sell. Because if you mark your structure, you're going to see this was the last higher low that give us this higher high. Then market come and break it. So the next things that you want to try to understand is, did the markets run liquidity? Yes, market run liquidity. Market break structure? Yes, it breaks structure here. Is there any internal liquidity that was been resting that market has to do it, has to focus on? So you understand that, okay, this is the area that there is a liquidity, and this is going to be your zone of where you have to come and do it and look, because this is the block that I was looking at as the block that we need to take the trade. Then market drop again. Check here. There was another demand, because when we expected market to come at this demand for them to do it, to start buying, but market didn't buy. And check this one. It was a loss of momentum going to the upside. Even this side, if you are scared of taking this entry, you could take this one, because this is the last point, a last demand area where they engulf, market return back. You could take the entry here. Then you come to the downside. This one was like a continuation trend, but at the same time, it creates another liquidity. The market come to the upside, mitigates this demand that was being engulfed, because this one engulfed this demand, then market drop. At the same time, we create another QMTR. Guys, you know about QMTR. If you want to know about it more, go watch Mansori video. You're going to know about the QMTR. So you see, this is the QMTR. Then markets come back here to come and respect the QMTR level. They sell again from here. We break this low. Markets return again. You see, test the zone. Then we go to the downside. So here come now my story, because I could not be able to catch all this movement because I was a bit busy. Then I tell myself, you know what, I'm gonna wait for this one to happen so that I can take. This is what you saw. I think it's one of the picture. I've already shown you guys all the picture. This is why I come and see this candlestick. Do you see this one? It's like, for me, it's a pressure where people, like the buy started from there. Then I end up deciding, you know what, let me just take this sell, because this sell is gonna be this buy is going to be a perfect buy. Then I jump in on the buy. You see, I jump in on the buy. This one I didn't even hold it for so long, because I was expecting market, after run this liquidity, we're gonna sell again. Then market get there, then did not do what I wanted. So I let it go. Then market went all the way. So let me go back to M5 again, so that I can show you the other side of where I used to scalp. Because there I scalp like nobody business. So I scalp a lot, guys, you don't even know. Because here, this was the first trade I took in the morning. You see, my 3:30, and you guys knows I like 3:30 a lot. So I took the trade there at 3:30. Then market went to the upside. When market went to the upside, I end up missing this trade, this one. This is the one that I show you guys that I miss, because of me trying to look and trying to tell people, no, market is gonna buy here. Then I miss myself. But if we go to M1 from this area, you're gonna see I show you guys where I was scalping. I scalp here like nobody business. So 11 minutes, no worry guys, we still have a bit of time to talk. This is why I end up scalping again. Why I scalp this one, this is what I'm gonna show you guys. So it's the same logic, guys. Did the market run liquidity? That is the most important question I always ask myself. Did the market run liquidity? Yes. Did the market create a range where it can come and try to fill that range? Yes. The same logic. This is the last ILO that grabbed this liquidity. Then markets come and break it. We create the liquidity here. Market sell from here. We come down. But this one, the one that touched here, I did not take it. But I took this one and I took this one. This is what you saw on my picture. Then this one also, I scalp it up until, no, this is the one I miss. Sorry, this is the one I miss. Then it went to the upside. So I missed two trades, because I remember properly. I missed two trades. Then this one, I took it up until this area. Then I say, you know what? It's enough for the day. Let me close my day. I close my day. Then this is what ended up happening today. So today again, this one I did not take it. Today again, I was looking just for a perfect entry. I took this one with the aim of saying market is gonna buy somewhere here. Let me show you guys. I'm even regretting why. I think it was on H1. I saw it on H1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. No. Not, yeah, it was H1. Yeah. So with the aim of saying market is gonna do what? Market is going to buy from here. This is why I put my TP straight from there. Then check what happened. Market end up dropping more. But right now, again, I'm current on this buy. I bought again here. So I'm going with it to the upside. I hope it's going to go more to the upside. You see, I could make 384 pips, but I end up catching 140. But it's okay, guys. So then from here, I scalp again this one. I scalp again this area. This zone here, I scalp. Why I scalp? I scalp because of this place. You see, there is a SR flip, liquidity was there, RS flip, liquidity was there. Then I say, you know what? This area is going to be enough for me so that I can do it. I can take my trade. I scalp this one. It end up, how many pips? If you guys are doubting, you see, 99 pips, almost close to 100. Let me show you that I'm not just making up story. This is the one I scalp, as you can check. So I'm not making up a story. This is the stuff that I've been doing. And what is the reason of me buying again this side? This is what I want to give you. Do you see this candlestick here? Market give rally, bears rally. Then when market come manipulate this one. So this is why I'm buying here. This is my reason. There is no other reason of me buying. You can even ask yourself, why is this guy buying here? I'm buying because of this candlestick. So as you guys know, I normally use the base ignore. So I use these things a lot. And I look at them, where is them, what they're doing, where they are. So I took my entry from here for me to be able to go with it to the upside. So let me show you guys the other trade that I'm current in, so that you know that this guy does not make story. He's telling the things that he's doing. So I don't want to show you guys my lots because you are going to panic. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking, guys. So okay, let me go to the Telegram so that I can show you guys. Guys, bear with me. Okay, this is the Telegram. Do you see? Whatever I'm saying is what I'm doing. So this is the area that I get another buy position. This is here. Get another buy position for me to be able to do it, to go with it to the upside. Then the next trade that I took, again, since you guys knows my trade here, let me go to USA30. USA30, this is where I took my trade. So the first trade that I took on USA30 was this one. This is my first trade. Same logic that I apply on Nasdaq, that was the same logic I did also on USA30. Then I check also this one, but USA30 I didn't hold it for so long. I closed all my position when market get here. Then from there, I waited for this zone. I scalp again this zone. This sell here, I scalp again the sell here, but I did not go with it up until to the downside more. I think I close on this drop. This is why I close. Let me show you guys. It was also on M1. This is why I close my position. Let me check M1. So this was what I was doing for all week. People that are in the public group, they know this story. They know what I've been doing with Nasdaq, with Z80 and gold. This is what I've been doing, guys. So if you check, I'm applying just the same logic. Where is the last point that grabbed this liquidity? Is this one. Did the market break it? Yes, market break it. Did the market create liquidity inside the range? Yes, market did that. Then we take the entry from there. This is what I did. Then market end up, when market get here, you know what I tell myself? This one I was just like practicing myself and to see what the trade I was missing, because I was not looking at this one anymore. I even shared this one also on the group. Then this is what ended up happening, but I did not look on the USA30 again. Shout out to my boy David Ghost. He took a snipe entry from this one. That was a fucking hell here. So if you go to higher time frame, this is what my bro did. This is what my bro did. From here, it took the snipe entry somewhere here. Snipe entry straight from here. Right now, he's currently on this trade. I think he made this target somewhere here. Then we're going to see where market is going to go. Then this is my baby. I'm not going to explain a lot about this stuff that happened, but I'm just going to explain for you guys or what happened currently to yesterday, I think yesterday, and today. Because yesterday I show you guys, I took the entry here, same logic, same topic. Let me show you guys. Same logic, same topic. What do you look for? This is my trade of yesterday. What is my position? This is my position from yesterday. So anyway, guys, you know, I know you trust me. I'm not gonna come here and bullshit you guys that I took this entry and I did not take the entry. So this is the same logic that I was looking at from this area. I did not take a snipe entry, but I wanted to see a confirmation if this gold is gonna go up. Then I saw this one because it produced this low and they grabbed this liquidity, break structure. This is the only area that market could come and fill. Then I say, you know what, I'm taking this entry. So I took this entry. My first target was just at this line here, and I saw people, they sell, most of the people they sell here, but me, I did not take this sell because I was in my buy. I was waiting for my buy to continue. But let me give you the reason of why this trend line, because there was something like this for people that they trade let's say club and other stuff. This is what I saw, because I was saying, okay, you know, we have 1, 2, 3, so market is going to respect that, but my aim was for market to break this area, and this was my zone that market's supposed to come. And this is why you see I put my TP there. But I don't know what happened. Check what happened. Market get there. But me, I've already closed my trade. I closed it yesterday from this candlestick. So this was the one that happened today. Then today again on M1, I just made it so simple for people. I share these things also in the group. I think it's on my public group also. So this is where, let me guys, just 1 minute. Let me show you how I took this entry. I'm I'm gonna put it in my Telegram again for you guys to see where I took the first entry, because sometimes I even forget that where did I take the first entry. Okay, this was the first entry, and then the second was here, but I closed it so fast. So now let me show you guys. I'm gonna go to my Telegram again for you guys to be able. So I need to post all these things, but okay, this was the first entry, the one that I took. You see from here, it was just a snap entry, then we went to the downside. I closed it. I was expecting market to come and sell from this area 1827. This is what happened. It ended up happening. Market get there and drop so crazy. I saw so one of my bro took it, Alchemist also took the same entry. So this was the entry area. My first entry in the morning was exactly here, and the second entry, I was just using the phone at that time. I think it was somewhere here. This is why I mark like it's going to be my entry from here. But if you wanted to take the entry by confirming like, okay, this everything happened, this is a risk entry. I've already explained about it on the video. This could be your entry. This one could be your entry. You see market break, take liquidity, then you could sell from there. But if you are scared, someone who's scared a lot, you could wait for market to take this low, then you refine idle base again. If you want, you can even put up until there. This could be your perfect entry. Then you wait again and see where is the next level market can take the entry. You see this low? This low here could be again a perfect entry. Since it aligned with this zone, all this zone here, could be again your perfect entry. You see, since I have this idle base, the one that is there, plus you see what market was doing here. Yeah, this could be the perfect entry. I forgot to tell you guys one thing. I'm gonna tell you why I catch that sell on that buy on gold before. So let me show you guys what happened. I think I did mark the cycle somewhere here. Okay, it was here. What is that cycle? What is that things? Yeah, I think I marked like this. This was 1. This was 2, and this was the number 3 as the last one. So this was what ended up telling me how I can be able to take this entry. I think even this side also, you see this side also, it was the same topic. Why it helped me to take the entry. We have 1, we have 2, and we have number 3. It was the same logic that I apply for me to be able to catch the movement from here. So sharp guys, I hope this video is gonna be enough. If you are more clever and smart guy, you're gonna understand the way I'm taking my entry. You understand that this is what this guy is doing. I'm not here just to make a story. I'm trying all my best to show you what is more important, what you can use for you to be able to maximize and take the entry. And also this one, what I'm looking at right now is, do you see market what is doing right now? We are doing the correction stuff. So we need to be aware. If market can drop more, this is going to be the area I'm going to look at for me to be able to take the buy position again. This one, I'm sorry, but I'll look at it if market can give me the same logic. Market gets here, give something like this, goes up, come down, break, return. This is what I'm gonna take. Let's say we create liquidity, we push, we come and run that liquidity, then like this. Yes, I'll take the entry this side. This one, I'll try to avoid it, not to end up blowing my account. So sharp guys, enjoy the video.